Hi, Scorpio. How are you doing? Let's see what messages want to come through for you, what you need to know right now. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Private readings are available down in the description box below if you'd like to book a reading with me. And let's see what's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do my Scorpios need to know right now? Okay, so we have the Elephant coming out as your first card. Scorpion, there you are. Let's get an outcome. Okay, Cobra. Okay, Wolf at the bottom. So starting off with the elephant, there may actually be an elephant in the room that you need to address. There could be a situation that you're dealing with where you're experiencing some sort of delay or interruption. There's something that you may find frustrating, or you're just highly aware of and even suspicious of, untrusting of. And I mean, this is a situation that's teaching you to really trust your instincts. But there is something here that you're having to shed or clear. There's a lot of like learning curves, a lot that you can use to your benefit or develop yourself, your gifts, your abilities, and your self-esteem even. But the elephant, this is a situation that's calling for you to have trust, having more faith within your abilities, within yourself, and within the divine. Um, this is self-mastery here. So a little bit of pressure, maybe a lot with the Scorpion. There's a situation where you could be feeling disrespected or burned, misunderstood. Maybe you're feeling as if someone is getting in your way or slowing you down or purposely trying to set you up or piss you off or causing problems. There's a problem maker in the room. Someone is purposely, well, they're here, they're in your way. There's a reason they're in your way, Scorpio. And I also feel with the Cobra, you may be a catalyst in this person's life as they are for you. Wolf, hummingbird, eagle. Someone comes to you for advice, for nourishment, for some sort of guidance or support. You're somebody who is well put together. You're structured, you're disciplined, you're a great leader. And someone with the hummingbird, there's someone that comes to you for that nourishment, for that inspiration, for some kind of guidance or support. You could be getting impatient with them. That's a shadow energy of the wolf. And then with these other cards, Scorpion and the elephant, I would see this as like you're getting impatient here. Or just there's a reoccurring situation that you want to see change for the better or see improvement. And this is exercising your patience. I'm gonna pull a couple everything oracle cards on this, just get a little bit more info before we jump into the tarot. We got pregnancy. So if you are currently pregnant, this is not the time for you to be surrounded with a lot of stress or a lot of pressure or irritation. You need, literally not the right time. Oh, some of you maybe are realizing like this is not the time to get pregnant, or this is not the right time for a specific idea. If it's not literally pregnant, there might be something that you're putting off to the side, or you're experiencing some sort of delay, and Spirit is literally saying like, hey, you might want to postpone this, or that trip you might need to push back a couple weeks. Something is growing, but it feels like it isn't moving at the right speed. What's going on for Scorpio? We have envy. There could be someone around you that is jealous or envious of you. We have confession, that whatever someone might express to you could be revealing their hidden feelings towards you, or if they've had any ulterior motives, their confession or something that they express to you is going to reveal their true intentions or how they truly feel about you. But yeah, there could be like a envious, sneaky, trickster like energy around you, so be on the lookout for that. We have car, teacher, Light eyes and earth angel. So just some extra confirmation. Some of you, you're getting a new car. There's something coming up about like car maintenance, or even this, I would read this as even just like symbolically speaking, you're making progress. There's development. Things are starting to move forwards. There could be something again about detours, construction, right? Having to make some improvements, make some adjustments, but there's progress being made. Progress is being made. Teacher, kind of ties in with Cobra. Now you might literally be a teacher, but it's like you seem to be in this role or this position where you're helping others or teaching others valuable lessons, helping their soul grow and evolve, as well as you, as well as you. There seems to be a huge coming together of like knowledge, information, wisdom, and just being able to do better at something that you could have struggled with. Now, shout out to anybody with light eyes. You might be dealing with somebody who has light eyes. And we also got Earth Angel energy. So you are Earth Angel. You are Angel. Why am I hearing angel in distress though? What the fuck? Just when I said you are angel, I'm like in distress. I'm like, are you? Do you resonate with that? I don't know why the fuck that came through. Okay. For some tarot. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly what's going on for Scorpio. There's a tower. When I said construction, it made me think of this card. What's going on for Scorpio? Two of Wands is your first card out with the Nine of Cups. You have some kind of decision to make. You haven't made up your mind just yet, but you're thinking a lot about, you know, your wants, your desires, your future, where you want to be, what you want to experience more of, what do you want to create? So you have a decision coming up about your wishes, your future. What does Scorpio want? Nine of Swords. And here we have these doubts and limitations and worries and what ifs. And this is where the past is catching up to us. We're stuck. We're unable to move forwards. We're being haunted by our memories, by situations that could be relevant, you know? Could be way... Seven of Swords at the bottom. It's fears of getting hurt, fear of making a mistake, fear of choosing the wrong path, making the wrong choice. So I'm seeing like a mental blockage here. We got the Eight of Cups. Maybe you're afraid to walk away or afraid to move on, or there's something in your life that you're struggling to let go of. It could be an old version of you, an experience that shapes you, that really stuck with you. It's like you're having trouble walking away from what's familiar. There's a level of guilt you could be carrying. King of Cups, Eight of Cups, King of Cups. Yeah, there's this emotional attachment that you have towards something or someone. The Star and the Hierophant. I'm seeing like you're very much attached and dedicated, and you're committed here. You are being pushed to move in a different direction, or it's like returning home, right? We see this mermaid. She's gonna go back into the water and become her true self. So it's like there's a fear of you stepping into a true version of yourself, or it's like something coming up about your authenticity. Six of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. You may feel the need to withhold in order for your relationships to be more balanced and reciprocal. You may actually feel like you have to give a little bit less or pull back your energy so that those come towards you. You may feel that, you know, it's that saying, I don't chase, I attract. Temperance, Six of Wands. Yeah, I'm seeing here the energy that you seem to be stepping into during this time. You're allowing others to see you. You're not trying to prove yourself or demand respect or validation. It looks like you're just, here you are doing your thing, working your magic, focusing on yourself, focusing on your craft, and you're just naturally drawing in an audience or attention from others. But it's not even like you're intentionally doing this to get attention. You're just doing you. You're singing your song, and people are like, oh, I love her voice. I love the the energy coming from Scorpio. Ooh, you know? Eight of Cups, Six of Pentacles. I see whatever it is that you're moving towards or you're returning to, it is something that will be replenishing, and like what you put out comes back. It feels that there's this receptive, mutual benefit, like ever going, ever flowing kind of stream of energy. Something about money, a return, an investment. Yeah, like return investment. Page of Swords in the reverse fellow in front of the Two of Wands. So you may feel the need to gather more information. Right now, it's like it's hard to see clearly, or something's blurry, something's fuzzy. You're not able to quite comprehend something over here. We have on Five of Swords. Maybe it's because you're feeling hurt. Maybe your feelings, your hurts, your wounds are getting in the way, or you're making assumptions here of someone's character, or someone could be making assumptions about you. Hurt feelings that haven't been expressed, or you're biting back your tongue. Maybe there's been something about gossip or somebody not being honest, somebody withholding the truth. Scorpion, when that card comes out, this is saying we need to be honest, or there's a situation we need to address. There's a situation that has been boiling or it's been simmering, it's now reaching its boiling point. We need to like talk about it. We need to be honest with ourselves or with another. So Page of Swords in reverse can tell us that there's little to no communication, or there's a blockage. Someone's withholding the truth, or somebody is even just saying things that they think the other wants to hear, even if it's not authentic. But it's like they're trying to avoid hurting or harming the other, because we have that Five of Swords. Like someone here is hurt, clearly is hurt, but are they expressing it? No, it's like silent treatment. Page of Swords reversed. So Five of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. There's a connection here, some sort of relationship. Could be platonic, could be romantic, could be family, but it feels here that there's some stress, there's tension. Both parties could be hurting, right? Two of Cups, normally it's shared energy. It could be kind of pointing fingers. There's stalemate and stagnancy. That Eight of Swords, it's like, how do we move past this? I don't know how. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And even the energy of avoidance with the Five of Pentacles as well. There's options available, but someone's just not aware of them, or they're refusing to change or select. Like they're feeling powerless, but they're not. Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, they just aren't able to recognize it because they're so stuck in their own head and overanalyzing or overthinking, getting in their own way. And I see that's actually just kind of like with the Eight of Wands, that's just spiraling out of control. Or it's manifesting in ways that are not desired. It's kind of messy. It's kind of not, it doesn't feel the greatest, I will be honest. Even now, my throat feels kind of dry and scratchy. So there might be something, where's my water? There might be something that you're needing to talk about or communicate here. Because I'm like, the way I'm seeing this, Page of Swords reversed to the Two of Wands, and then the Nine of Swords, there's this stalemate. There's this delay, wanting to make a choice, not able to move forwards, overthinking what's going to happen next. If I choose this, what will happen? I don't know. But the thing is, we go from a Nine of Swords to Eight of Cups and then a Six of Pentacles, which says like you're not in that flow for very long. You're not in that scared, worried, doubtful energy for very long. It seems like things neutralize or balance out, or there's like a positive outcome. I would read the Six of Pentacles as like a positive outcome here. Something needs to be cleared up though. Something needs to be cleared up. Let's see here. Let's use this deck. Oh, that's funny. Ace of Swords is at the bottom of this deck. So taking a look into this Page of Swords reverse, because I feel like we need to zoom out. You're so caught up in like the close picture. You're looking up things that you're unable to... Let me just pull some on this. Let's see. Page of Swords reverse for Scorpio. Remember, we had the card that said confession. We have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Clarity is to come. Page of Swords reverse for Scorpio. There we go. High Priestess and the Moon. Double Pisces energy over here. Confirmation about what your intuition says of the situation will be confirmed. So there's this slow, gradual movement, but it's taking a while. I feel like this for some of you, this has been dragging. Why do I want to say dragging out? I don't know why I'm feeling that vibe. Maybe since Pisces season for some of you, right? We got double Pisces energy, so that could have been end of February through March for some. Anyways, so here we have the Queen of Swords with the Page of Swords reverse. So you're certain, you're like very certain, although there's some missing gaps, you're filling those gaps. Are you filling the silence? There's the silence that you're trying to fill. Or are you more in this observation mode where you're allowing things to come towards you? Right? We see this Knight of Pentacles approaching slowly but surely. There's something you're becoming aware of. The Knight of Pentacles usually represents something that's tangible, something that we can see. It represents our actions and something that is materialized in the physical world. I could even talk about like money coming in, or someone like actively making moves, their actions versus words, you know? There could be something in the near future that's revealed with the High Priestess. So someone's kind of like moving in silence. We could read this as Knight of Pentacles and High Priestess. Someone has this plan, but they're not talking about it. They're keeping it to themselves, but they're acting on it, you know? And you're watching someone's actions. You're like watching. You're watching. You're paying close attention, but you're not saying much, or you're withholding. The Moon, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. You could be really having to set a boundary here. I'm seeing a situation where there's not a whole lot that's growing. Feels like, again, some sort of stalemate or energy of loss. Two of Wands. Let's take a look into the Two of Wands for Scorpio. This fellow, it's interesting. This fellow on the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups, it's the Page of Wands reversed. And then same thing that just happened. Ace of Pentacles reversed, and my deck is not upside down. We actually have the Eight of Wands and an Ace of Wands sticking out here. Getting redirection. Two of Wands. Queen of Cups. Okay. Something that you're not really available for. It looks like you've turned your back. Or this is a decision that you could be making. Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Wands reversed. So something's just not able to materialize or get off the ground. Or this is talking about like the delay or not the right time. Not the right time. Remember when I said with car, I was getting something about like, you know, detour, having to reroute your whole process to get to the destination. You're still going to get to your destination, but you might have to take an alternate path. Elephant can talk about delays, rejection, redirection. So anyways, Two of Wands with the Page of Wands reversed. Something tells me you're not super happy or you're not super pleased. You could be having doubts or even feeling burnt out, not wanting to make a choice. Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Again, that could be saying like, again, not the right time or wait. Something is telling you in your body and your bones and your soul, like, wait a minute, hold up, hold yourself. I'm hearing hold yourself accountable. Something saying wait. Two of Wands and the Queen of Cups. emotions could have a huge influence on this choice. In your soul, like deep down, you know what the best path is. But if you need more time to listen in, you should probably take that time. If you're really unsure, if you're really not 100%, right, and you're in this Nine of Swords, what do? I don't know. Then maybe wait, right? Hangman says to look at the situation from a different perspective. There is something here that you're at a loss with, though. Like, you're losing money, time, energy. You're caught up in a situation where you feel stuck. And again, that ties in with the Nine of Swords. Let's see what the Nine of Swords is. You could be replaying certain memories in your head, conversations, thinking a lot about the future. You're like worrying. What are you worrying about? Nine of Swords for Scorpio. Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. It's like you feel like you have to do things alone. Normally, the Three of Pentacles is the energy of collaboration and teamwork. But the Hermit tells me it's like you feel like you're having to just, it's like me, myself, and I, and it's not focusing. Camera's pissed me off lately. Me, myself, and I. Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. You may also feel as, like, when we look at how he's shining a light on the snake in his path, which we do have the Cobra over here, you may feel as if there's someone that is getting in the way or slowing down your path, or like slowing down some sort of new beginning here with the Fool at the bottom. Something here that it's like, watch your step. Be cautious, move intentionally. Be aware what you're getting into. Nine of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. It's like, can I really trust this? Am I good enough? Do I have what it takes to succeed? Like, you're in the early stages, but you're overanalyzing or overthinking what this is going to cost you, or how long things are going to take to materialize, or you feel like, oh, there's so much work to be done. Nine of Swords and the Hermit, this is all inner struggle. This is all going on within you, and you do need to observe your inner talk, how you speak to yourself. You might be struggling with negative self-talk during this time, and that itself could be delaying the process, you know? Fool, Page of Cups, and the Two of Wands. And if this goes back to the Two of Wands from earlier and the Page of Swords, which we saw was with an energy of withholding, it's like there's this possibility, this path that you choose to express yourself or express your needs or to speak from the heart. But again, it's like this Two of Wands, there's this hang up. What do I do? And you might be thinking about ending something here. Two of Wands to a Ten of Swords. You might be considering like, like the next card is the Eight of Cups. So let's look into that. You might be considering leaving, moving, quitting a job, leaving a relationship. There's something that's being illuminated though, right? We look at this card with the moon at the top. Something is being illuminated. Something's coming to light here. Eight of Cups for Scorpio. See, why is my camera doing this? What the fuck? I did updates and it didn't do a damn fucking thing. I've been struggling with this since last week. I'm like, what is going on? I haven't done nothing different. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Judgment. Wheel of Fortune. One more. Aw. Three of Swords. And the Emperor fell out on the Two of Wands. It's like growing pains here, Eight of Wands, but your whole world opening up. It's opening up. First of all, Spirit is giving you confirmation. You do what needs to be done. You're not going back. You're not repeating the past. There's something here you have made up your mind about, and it looks like this is now where, you know, things are slotting into place. This is where we can't go back to our old selves, old identities. We can't make excuses for ourselves or others. This is kind of that testing ground that you may be in the process of, like, walking your talk. Now, Wheel of Fortune to the Three of Swords tells me that these changes or whatever it is that you're leaving behind is uncomfortable. It's painful, it's triggering, it's emotional. It feels intense, you know? But yet you're the one who is initiating this with the Emperor, Aries energy. You're initiating this. This is the bridge that takes you to your desires. This pain is temporary, I will say. This pain, this discomfort, this awkwardness, this hurt, this anger, whatever emotions that are coming up, this is all temporary. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords, you will get over this. This too will pass. It serves a great deal. It serves a massive lesson. And also just, this is necessary for where you're at in your journey. This has to take place. And again, it's not fucking focusing. Why? This has been all fucking week, man. Since last week. Really not okay. Anyways, that's my struggle I have to get over. Eight of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, emotional hurdles you just having to overcome. It ain't always the greatest. It doesn't always feel the best, but it's also you using that as motivation and fuel to push through and not stay stuck in that state. Six of Pentacles. We also have a full moon coming up in your sign, the beginning of May, so beware of that. Things could get a little intense. So Knight of Cups reversed. Temperance reversed. And Six of Wands. We have a King of Cups at the bottom. Knight of Cups reversed with the Temperance card in reverse. Sagittarius energy, some of you may be dealing with. Or a water sign, right? We got water out here. But it shows that there's something you're not really available for as much as you used to be. Or remember how we saw earlier, there's like an energy of withholding or holding back with the Four of Pentacles. And I can't remember the rest, but it feels here that there's some level of taking a few steps back or giving less to a situation because of an imbalance. And because it could be disrupting you, your flow, your energy, or your peace. We have the Six of Wands that comes out afterwards. And you may be getting attention elsewhere, or it does feel like you're in high demand, Scorpio. It does feel like you're receiving a lot more energy from multiple people that are pulling at you. You might feel it's a disruption to you, to your life, to, the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. This feels kind of like giving someone a taste of their own medicine. Like what goes around comes around, you know? Temperance reverse. You could feel a little bit tired, burnt out, frustrated, annoyed, irritated. You're making it known, or you're not hiding it. Six of Wands, like you're getting like recognition. Someone's recognizing you for your efforts. It's almost like the moment you pull back or you stop giving as much, it's like noticed. Your absence is noticed, or the energy that you pulled back, it's like now it's noticed, now it's being appreciated. You always want what you can't have, or you don't know what you got till it's gone, sort of thing. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this reading. I gotta be honest. But it's, who am I to judge? I'm not judging. I ain't judging. But I'm like, I don't even know what I'm gonna title this reading. Or King of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Devil. Your greatest enemy seems to be your mind. And it's when your mind is unstable and you're feeling all types of emotions and you're like tossing and turning overnight, or maybe you're having bad dreams. And this could be talking about leaning into unhealthy coping mechanisms that either numb or distract you from the discomfort, when really you're having to sit through this discomfort and let it wash over you instead of avoiding it or suppressing it. Okay, well, A lot of different messages. User discernment, but I mean, like, a lot of different messages, but it all kind of comes down and boils down to the same energy. Elephant, Scorpion, and the Cobra. Bit of an intense kind of, it feels like mud stuck on your shoe. You ever, have mud on your shoe, and just like before you go inside, you got to get the mud off, or you got to take your shoes off, but now your shoes are all dirty and now you got to clean it up, and otherwise it's going to make a big ass mess that you're going to have to tidy up, and it's just like, ugh, I don't want to deal with it, but I have to. It feels like that. That's what this is feeling like. So Cobra, what is this teaching you? There's big lessons you can take from this pressure cooker sort of vibe that will be beneficial later on or down the line. And what was at the bottom? I forgot taking a look. We have the wolf, the hummingbird, and the eagle. I would even read this as things will be sweet again. They haven't been so sweet. They've been a bit sour. They'll become sweeter soon. You know what they, when the fruit is bitter, it's because it's not ripe. Give it time to ripen. It's not not the right time. Don't eat the fruit right now. It's not the right time. You'll get a bellyache. And it'll taste not so good. Let this marinate just a little bit longer. Okay, whatever the situation is. And I will let you guys go. Have a great day, and I will see you around. Private readings available down below. Have a blessed day. See ya, Scorpio.